should probably turn up my mic. There we go. That should be better. Okay. I am your host, CraftyAndy, and I'm doing some artwork today. What? Can I draw Iris from Pokemon being haircutted by the evil barber? That's no idea who Iris is. Am I gonna get a bunch of Rule 34 shit if I type in the name? Okay, there's Iris. And yeah, I probably would get a bunch of Rule 34 if I look too hard. Evil barber. I type in evil barber and I get a bunch of Roblox shit. Anyways. So for right now, at least, before I start editing some videos and get into those, would be for the CraftyArts show here. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. And we got the WeirdZoRs stuff. I got some videos being made for the furry gauntlet that's going on the Onion Nuggets channel. Hopefully they'll use some of my stuff. It'd be kind of cathartic to see them roast some of the people on here that I got gathered up for the gauntlet. I got little time as it is, though. I'm not just going to do throwaway art projects like that. But as far as art goes, well, shit, it's on display here on the goddamn canvas here. I don't remember. Alright. But you know what? I want to get some gaming real quick. You know, I just had a long work week, working the day job to afford to do this stuff. So let's do some Warhammer Armageddon, and I want to get into video editing next. I just want to complete this mission. We gotta hold out these at least. We gotta prevent the orcs from destroying at least 3 factories. If they destroy more than 3 factories, then we are effed. We are fucked. Come on. Alright. Oh, moving our dreadnoughts. The Hellfire Dreadnought. Whoops. Reload that. Fuck it. And our Terminator Assault Squad. Actually, should put them there, but oh well. Kill some of the armor over there. Whittle these bastards down. Same thing with these guys. Dreadnoughts make good work of the infantry. Boom. Like that, we can move these guys there. Move the ogres in. Take down these bastards. Finish them off. I like the shit out of these guys. Good. I thought they'd be better than this. Really not. those guys down. Eliminate them altogether. There we go. Been racking my head on this mission for a bit, and I figure, you know what? In this kind of type of mission, we gotta hold out for like 12 turns. Probably best to get a bunch of fodder. Right, who's next? Alright, leave those guys alone. Try to get reinforcements down there as soon as possible. Yep, don't want them to take that out. Alright. Bring their little artillery in. Now, is that destroyed because they held it last turn? Destroyed, I'm fucked. Freaking laying in. Alright, we done? Jeez. Oops. There we go, eliminate them. Bring down their armor there. Bring these guys back up. Him. Finish them off. Right. Now what? So we can. Alright, they're blocked, so they can't do anything here. We had a bunch of Titans. I disbanded those to get more units. Damn. Hellfire Dreadnoughts really fucking suck, apparently. Oh, fuck that. Come on, take him out. Yeah, somewhere for that one. Guys, back up. So the melee dreadnoughts are probably best bet. I don't know, we might have to redo this one, but we'll see. By a dreadnought. There. Sentry guard. A good anti-tank tank. We need that in the future here. Owen launcher. No. Probably more. Especially when this shit's going on over there. Damn it. Alright, so we save that one. The rest are pretty safe here too. I'm gonna uncover. else can move around very much. Nope. Alright, we're good. Ah. One down, probably. I'll wait on how we're going to clear that out. Nope, I don't think so. It's fine, it's only one factory, right? One. Cool. Yep, destroyed that factory good. Okay, we'll block them there. Rebuild that force. Rebuild that force. Eliminate these assholes. Boom. But definitely good fodder killer. Bring these down. Boom. Dead. Boom. Dead. Start bringing more forces over there. Need to keep an eye out. Halfway done. Halfway there, living on a prayer. these bikers out. Boom. Clean that. Start doing cleanup here. Happening here. Save scum. So there's going to be a huge uptick to get to that 8th turn. Really? He can't move anywhere? Fuck. Sometimes I just expand him. Boom. Reinstate. Right there. Bye-bye, ogres. These fuckers. These little shit bags. Bastard. Oh, Tillery's moving in now. Bye-bye. None of them snuck by there. Actually, there, that way they can make their way forward. Really, if this one falls, I mean, it's still only 2, right? Have 4 turns left. Oh, they'll make it over there. Over's down there. Who else needs to move? Now, the tanks can't claim the spots. It's infantry that's the biggest concern. Here that comes. God damn it. Some mercy. Oh, gonna better bring those guys up. Let's see, let's block them from moving over there. Dead. Or bring the tactical squad over there. Bring our next tread down over there. These guys back up. I don't know, it doesn't look like they're going to show up there. Maybe. God damn it. What is that cannon? Big, big shoot us. Oh, they're moving in. 2 down. I can't get them off there. Yep, there's 3. Oh, we still own that one. They didn't take that one. It might be better to cut our losses and get the fuck out of here. Does seem like we're in the clear there. Oh, it seems like we could go back a save. Maybe make it. Stands right now. I don't know. Nope, they claimed this one. Whatever they put on there, I won't be able to do it. God damn it. It preemptively already says like they're dead and they're gonna take over. All right. I have a better. Bring them out, guys. Same. Okay. Order nuts. Results. Artillery. Keep whittling them down. Those of infantry. Many as we can. Go. Doing that bug. Save and reload. Boom. Bye, shooter boys. Not that. We pretty much got it claimed, so. And come on. And dead. Whoa, that dreadnought got its ass handed to it. We got anti-personnel. We use it. Alright. First turn, cleared our asses away. Come on, bitches. Come on. Bring on your helicopters. Bring down the mortars, whatever the fuck this thing is. Bring on your zappy zaps. The industry will move on. Will continue. Oh, there goes that mortar. Sometimes it seems like they're more aggressive than usual. Sometimes they aim back. There. About whittling down the enemy right now. That dreadnought up. I'm in cover. Fuck it. AI does seem to focus on weaker units, so that kind of works in our favor. Orcs want to appear stronger than they actually are, so they go after the weak fodder. Bitches, get the fuck away from my artillery. shit. Wow, they did survive. Go more? Hell yeah. Okay. Another one of those guards in here. Little shit bags. Get away from my artillery. Ain't gonna do that. There. Started. Alright, lost the one factory, that's fine. Bye-bye artillery. That was a surprise. The morale is down. Bring those assholes up. Oh shit. Keep them there. And we'll keep them there for now. Back to our cheap infantry. There, they'll take our place. What the fuck? Halfway there. Bye bye. Any more fail armies want to attack? Bye bye. Bring these guys back up. Good. Bring these guys down. Increase their morale. Yay. So we might actually win this mission. And make sure my casting here. Cool. Oh, that's fine. They're bringing the artillery now. This is where all the big guns come in. Shit. Yeah, we've got no infantry to take over, then you're fucked, so whatever. Boom. Puffies. We gotta stop blocking him here. Whittle him down. Ah. Eight. Oof. Bye bye, Assault Squad. Nice knowing you. Bye bye, ogres. Now this is where like all the Yamshai infantry stuff would be nice right now. Anti-personnel is where it's at. There. God, there's so fucking many. 1, 2. Gotta make sure they don't claim these two. Got one. I think 2 more. Really doesn't matter if these guys die because there's nothing there to claim it. They were just going to move everything out. Oops. Oh well. Nine. I killed him, got it. It's 2. So they're gonna wipe my entire squad. Hell claimed over there. Oh fuck, the Cretchens are there. Fuck me. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Three. I'd save there then. Fuck. I can't go back a few turns. Pretty sure they won. Unless they, it's no more than 3? More than 3. Ah. Oh, never mind. could consolidate. Let these three go, really. Now I think about it. Instead of trying to, like, hold it all. Well, I guess we'll see what happens now. Yeah, it's 12. Wow. Alright. Guess I have no choice. Hold out. Whatever claimed that, we just gotta eliminate it. Come on. Oh, fuck me. Nope. What we're gonna do. Let these guys die. Yeah, my turn, isn't it? Guys down here. Fuck this shit. There. You just need to protect. Let these guys have these three factories. But as far as I'm concerned, they can have them. Like these, this one, this one. The vehicles can't claim them, so fuck it. Not gonna fire. Yes. There'll be more. back a few more turns. All right. Have a good night, Cerberus. Thanks for stopping by. Yes. Things have been well with you. You're like me, you're probably still busy with work too. Keep the cover. Ah, they claim that one. Ain't good. Ah, yep, I know that feeling. Alright, enough of this diddly-dallying. Editing. Editing time! Alright. First got script to record, then we got some editing to do. Oh yeah, what's this guy about?
Big goofball, weirdo, lame. I've thrown on the formal.
Hey, Moist Critical does this all the time with his, so I can do it on mine. Oh, shut up. DaVinci. Get off DaVinci. Reopen DaVinci. Alright. Where is script? Box. Yeah, I never did get to do that that nuclear survival guide thing. That would have been fun. But, you know, gotta work a full-time job. This is like a quick summary for the art channel, and then for the furry channel will be a more elaborate explanation of things. Speaking of which, do a redux of my furry interview. It's a redux.
Yo, dude, you get a hammer, you can smash it. Graveler, sledgehammer. So you could definitely smash it. Onyx, now that's what you need, the jackhammer. Get the jackhammer out, you can definitely smash it.
You might hear over 9,000 different definitions of what furry is, or should be. Essentially, all it is just people who are fans of animal aesthetics and anthropomorphic characters. And just to clarify it, despite what many others might think or say, it's not some family where you join and can never leave. It's not some exclusive club. It's not something where you have to participate in a bunch of rituals and have a set number of rules to follow. Just as much as anyone could be a Star Wars fan and not have to cosplay as Jar Jar Binks.
No, no, Jar Jar, please don't. Let the tongue do crazy things. See now? Let the tongue go boom, boom, boom in your barrel, TJ.
Cute.
That's the original. That's a redux. Why is it a...
Community is all around.
Community to get Complinia is all around. Yes, it is.
Fans about it. It's all over the place. It can be found in all types of different movies and media. Star has with to let being a furry, but also anyone who feels weird and out of place or a freak in some way. If I didn't go get over my personal insecurities and just
I don't know what the 40 seconds difference, 20-second difference is. I do. It's 20 seconds off.
This freaking cute.
I would.
accept why
Freaking cute.
ethic than it's like cruelty. Of course, the more aware corpos and normies become of furry and the large range of media there is to enjoy, the more of a push there is to sanitize it, to make it more family friendly. I mean, sellable to the masses. But we don't have time to get into all of that.
Jackhammer.
Personality or what, and to be.
That?
But we don't have time to get into all of that. 2009 is what helped me.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh. That? I know what to do. I can narrow this down. Need to read it.
Music videos. Commentary.
Oh, I know why everything's so loud. Because I had the game down. I also had the game muted. Isn't that fun? Whoops. Oops a daisies. No, the only thing that ever gives me issues is this time, you know, working a job and all that. Then I just have some things I need to film with my husband's. You know, we all work. Hopefully we can get something done before D&D tomorrow. Or after D&D. Early after.
Coming out to my dad, furry. And sketches. Obviously, it was a parody. Memories are under the name when it comes to making online. It takes me over 12 years now, which means I could put this poster online entertainment from my videos I make on my YouTube channel to the kids book I'm making and graphic novel later on. I don't understand even the concept of leaving. I'm an artist and video maker. You can play video games in a hole for the rest of my life at this point. It's part of my aesthetic. It's part of the characters and stories that I'm writing right now when it comes to making online entertainment, from my videos I make on my YouTube channel to the kids book I'm making and graphic novel later on. I'm an artist and video maker. You can find a lot of my work under the name CraftyAndy. My YouTube channels are under the names CraftyArts and WeirdZoRs for my strictly furry content. I contribute a lot of convention highlights.
Just keep doing that, like slow nose.
Yeah, he's got cookies. You got some of those cookies for me, right?
Mac a hoe and tell him Gator don't want excuses in that money. Yeah. I appreciate the compliments. Yes, hugs all around for them. Alright. Enough screwing around. You know, if I need to re-edit this. I like how even though it's unlisted, I still have commercials up on here. See where it changes, really.
I've never considered leaving. I don't understand even the concept of leaving. All it would be would just be me not doing anything and playing The Lion King the rest of my life at this point. Or reads books such as Elephant Man or Mouse Guard. Since anyone can be involved, personality. I've been involved in one just fans of animals or should be club. It's not something where you have to participate in a bunch of rituals. I don't understand even the concept of leaving. All it would be would just be me not consider family where you just to clarify fans. I've never considered leaving. I don't understand family where participate in a bunch of rituals. All it would be would just be me not doing anything and playing video games in a hole for the rest of my life. At this point, it's part of my aesthetic. It's part of the since anyone can be involved. You can't really generalize it and box it into one type of person or reads books such as a furry fan who merely likes Star Wars fan and not have the cosplay as Jar Jar Binks and for the rest of the see now movies such as The Lion King.
Oh, why did that get cut off? Huh. I'm just gonna re-upload this. Yeah, speaking of darker humor, just wait till I get into
considered leaving. I don't understand
these furry TikToks. Some of this low effort TikTok stuff where they just take movie clips and put first
Jar Binks.
No, Jar Jar, please.
Understand even the concept.
You crazy thing. See now? Jar Jar, do not your ball, TJ.
Just as much as anyone could be a Star Wars fan and not have the cosplay as Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I kind of cut that off. That's not good. Alright. Completely empty.
Definitions of what furry is or should definitions in Anthony. It's not some exclusive club. It's not have to play as Jar Jar Binks.
Please, that tongue do crazy things. TJ.
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff lined up. Trying to hold on to it until it's ready, until I get enough of it ready so I can have a steady stream of releases.
And a bunch of Lion King or WeirdZoRs fan and not have to cosplay as Jar Jar Binks. Anyone could be a furry fan who merely likes movies such as Anyone could be a furry fan who merely likes movies such as The Lion King or Water.
This is a... Oh.
TJ.
Anyone could be a furry fan who merely likes.
Yep, sweet dreams. Alright. Get this rendering. I'm gonna get coffee and water. I'm gonna do a recording. And get to editing that. Getting. I got a comic I voiced. A few things I voiced. We'll focus on those because they'll be shorter and for the furry gauntlet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Alright. I did this furry interview and I for a kid's college project, and I accidentally did like a video for Michael Ringtail in the process. But that was fun. Totally worth it. It's really loud there. Oh. I'm gonna put blank space there. Floppy Cucumber, hello. I can appreciate that name. Floppy Cucumber. Alright. Very quickly, coffee, get a water, and then we'll get some recording done, and we'll be editing all night. Doop. How are you doing this fine evening? It's 2 a.m. where I am. Podcast I'm watching is doing a furry cringe gauntlet at the end of the month, so I'm getting some videos together for him, including making some originals that are going to be exclusive to the gauntlet, or at least premiering wise. And occasionally join some videos on the way. I don't know, let's see what this,
Full attire today because we need to discuss something very important.
what we got?
A huge loser named Bintellect. Big
Bintellect.
goofball, weirdo, lame-mo, behemoth creep. He is a big TikTok creator, and that's a word I'm using very loosely here, with 11 million followers, and I'm sure only people under the age of 10 have ever heard of him before.
Yep,
What
I
he's
haven't heard of
become
him.
known for over the years is looking at tweets or comments, reading them out, and then going, hehehe, moohaha, yeah. That's literally it. But sometimes it's a little hard to even muster a laugh, so what he'll do is he'll read one of the comments and then go, yeah, true. And then that's the whole TikTok. But I'm not here just to give him a little
Brilliant.
wet willy and laugh at him for all of his cringe. I am here to talk about something far more degenerate. But before doing that, I'd like to give a quick honorable mention to something else this
To me.
piss stain of a person is notorious for doing.
Oh.
Threatening legal action against people that make fun of him. I've seen a couple videos on Bintellect now after I've been informed of the situation, so I did a little digging. Apparently, when people make fun of him, he gets super offended and will either try and copyright strike, take down the video, copyright claim it to make money from it, or even go as far as to just threaten to sue the person that made fun of him.
That's
You
always fun.
disgusting goblin, you make me sick. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Now, and we'll do it by, he says he's doing it with someone else. Your help only here is a way of trying to get Bintellect laid. So he tries to leverage his big follower count.
Alright, what are we doing
Thinking
now?
about flooded, I want to
missed it.
discuss the new information that came out about this weirdo. So, Bintellect recently made a podcast, I suppose, and he invited someone on named Jordan Max, and then things got really odd. He got super hostile, and she ended up posting
shit,
about
fuck.
it,
I need to
which
post this
led
stuff.
to this dam breaking, and we were flooded with cringe about Bintellect's behavior over the years with women. So this horny little goblin asks her before going on the podcast, do you
So
want to
glad
make
I'm
a
married.
video for OnlyFans? To which she says, when? He says, today. And then she's saying, no, you need to be tested within the last 14 days and have an OnlyFans creator account. But then he says, I mean a video for your page. Oh, what a benevolent saint. He was actually just thinking about her the whole time. He thought this would be a good opportunity for her to make some OnlyFans content with the great Big Bintellect. So she says, doing what? And he goes, I don't know what performs best on your page. I can literally see him doing this. Well, I mean, I don't know what we do. I mean, what do you do on OnlyFans?
It's really like
Maybe
your
we
boobs.
could do that.
It's really like
So
your
it's,
boobs,
it's,
man.
it's become pretty clear that Bintellect uses this podcast as a way of just fucking. It seems to me like the whole podcast existence is only here as a way of trying to get Bintellect.
I think there's too many fucking podcasts. Can we stop with the podcast now? There's already too many to begin with. I think we're done. I think it's oversaturated now. Come on. Can we figure something else out to do? Figure something else.
Collect laid. So he tries to leverage his big
Maybe
follower
editing
count to
videos?
then invite on OnlyFans models and
Commentary?
then ask if he can make content with them. It's pretty pathetic stuff, but we're only just beginning. He continues by saying, I was just thinking you're helping me with doing a video for my YouTube, so maybe I could help you with your OnlyFans. And she replies, I'm good, thanks. So then he goes, no worries. and then, hey, I'm gonna do the pickle video with someone else, thanks though. To which she asks why. So the pickle video he's referring to is the podcast was going to be a pickle tier list mukbang or something like that, a pickle mukbang, and it was her idea, it was Jordan's idea, and he's now kicking her out because she declined to do an OnlyFans video with him. So his answer to why was, to be honest, I thought it would just be fun to film and see where things go, but I got it. So he gets real sad and pitiful, like, no, I get it. I just thought it'd be fun, but clearly it won't be fun. I'm gonna do it with someone else then, how about that? So he goes real Neanderthal mode here. My wiener no get wet, we no eat pickle together on podcast. Goodbye. How dare you not do...
Doesn't get to dip his wick. Alright. Tags. I need tags. Alright. Pull them up on here. Nice, you convince someone to share my videos on Reddit. Because, you know, Reddit's all about community and talking to strangers. Huh. We'll schedule for a better time than this. This biker didn't even damage the sign. Oh, never mind. He set it on fire. What did he do wrong? I mean, he is wrong. I can't get behind it. As funny as it is, how many times have people done that to, like, Should not respond to Tim Pool. Just advocate for his early demise. The fuck is it with this quivering guy?
Combat vet blew up the federal building in Oklahoma City using a truck bomb that he didn't build and a Ryder truck that he didn't rent with the help of a passenger who didn't exist. Having just gotten away with the largest act of terrorism on U.S. soil to date, the Fort Bragg trained Special Forces sheep...
That
dropout blended in with the crowd.
Oh! Dogs? No, you didn't. Get your wife under control. You need to be the man. Hey, I'm this lady with a dog that goes bark, 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 bark. Oh!
What does she do? What did she do? Why does she flip her plate?
Oh!
I am leaving.
She
You
just
have
assaulted
to
me.
leave right now or else we're calling the cops.
She just assaulted me.
Please leave.
Don't say that, man.
I got you assaulted me too. All I asked was for you to have your dogs.
No, you didn't.
Calm down. I
You
do.
are a cocksucking.
Come on.
Please.
Assault her too. Assault her too.
Are you the
Assault
owner?
her.
Are you
I
the
dare
owner?
you. Come get your
Get
wife.
out of my
man.
face, bitch.
Be a goddamn man and get your wife
Fuck
out
outta
of here.
here.
Come on, dude. Be a man and get your
Just,
wife under control.
Casual interaction in America.
Sir, be a man and get your wife under control. Yeah.
She's leaving. Let her leave.
You need
Get your wife under control.
Fuck you, cunt! Get the fuck out of here, cunt! Bitch! Fuck you, bitch!
Damn, outnumbered. Sounds like she was throwing up a storm to get everyone.
Got him.
Another person that never faced consequences until now. I love Imposter. He cheers me up. Most of the time. Other times it's showing how cops are out to just murder you. Did Limp Bizkit predict the future because everything is fucked and everybody sucks? Yes. Chicago police officer drugging and violating people in their sleep. Fantastic. Missouri Police Department apologizes for hiring cop who posted about decapitating black people online. Kansas City, that's cute. I mean, we live in a surveillance state, but man, it's so fortunate we got a bunch of people that post the stupidest shit online. be right back. Yeah, these are just casual streams for the most part, but there's some advertisement for a second here. Get some music up. I'll be right back. I got pee and get some coffee and get some water. We'll get to work on things. I just remember I got some art to post. First we do that. I gotta do one thing at a time here. One thing at a time. Got the Ratchet and Clank stuff to do. Okay. Yep, all of these. Actually, yeah, fuck it. We'll do all these. All right, and then we'll put. Good. It's all in order. Okay. Since this is like more like a promo thing for these first ones, do a template. Or template from that'll work. And video. Shit, where the fuck's the... Oh, man. Okay. Ratchet and Clank. Fan art. Ratchet. Clank. Ratchet. And Clank. Long backs. There we go. Yes.
Love you.
Love you more.
Watch Squidward. You watch Squidward.
It's gone. Where'd it go? It fell into the void. There it is. Alright. I think the only one that won't like this is Ink Bunny. Keep it from Patreon. Patreon already has the artwork. At least I think it does. Yeah. probably so furry. And bunny. Alright. Okay, so this is art. So this here, not there. Okay, what is otaku? Fine there. Uber is a weird one. Alright.
Oh, God. We're doing this.
I'm subscribed to him? Okay.
Hi, guys. It's Mex. I guess furries
Hi,
don't
Mex.
like Twitter anymore. And Twitter is a business. It is 100% okay to dead name it. Businesses are not people. I will sit here like your grandpa at a family dinner and dead name it all. Actually, to be fair, X is like the dumbest rebrand I've ever seen. Among a ton of the other recent changes slowly trickling in, trending towards making it basically impossible to use the site effectively without making Melon Husk richer, I've decided enough's enough. I'm not going to sit here and be a toy for a billionaire to play with, so I've officially left. Again. This is the third attempt. But this time I wasn't alone. Some of my best friends actually followed suit and made accounts on alternate platforms, and I currently have no desire to return. I only hold an account now to obtain context, like screenshots and such, because you apparently can no longer do that without an account. But yeah, furries are starting to move on. Furries have now en masse chosen to undertake a new social media, and attempt to reestablish their community on a new platform. But therein lies the problem. Which new Twitter is best new Twitter? Sounds like a job nobody asked for, but I'm gonna figure it out anyway. And I'm making a tier list to go along with it to determine, factually and scientifically, which one is the best. It's Weasel time. Mastodon!
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's definitely some merit to that. At least there was when I signed up. Based on what I'm seeing, the front page has been updated to hold your hand a little more. But Twitter, you sign up for twitter.com. Here, you sign up for
basically a chat room that's affiliated with the central Mastodon web ring of sorts, you know? What I really like about Mastodon is when you get started, the customizability is actually really good. You can actually set up your push notifications just right under the notifications tab. You can even filter between what notifications you see. And another thing I like is just how much you can curate your space. Each Mastodon instance has a set of rules, and it's basically just common etiquette with things like content warnings on each post. So when I see things like this, I can choose whether or not I'm curious enough to read it. Mastodon is completely... I can choose whether or not I'm
some fanfic, Fairly Odd Parents.
Curious enough to read it. Mastodon is completely ad-free. It has no algorithm, so everything's chronological. Also, Mastodon has one unique ability.
This guy's a little more mellow than the others I've seen. By why I'm here. Someone too dramatic. Maybe.
Oh God, we're doing this. Oh God.
But Twitter, you sign up for twitter.com. Here, you sign up for basically a chat room that's affiliated with the central Mastodon web ring of sorts, you know? What I really like about Mastodon is when you get started, the customizability is actually really good. You can actually set up your push notifications just right under the notifications tab. You can even filter between what notifications you see. And another thing I like is just how...
Yes. Since it's 2:30, will you get fed some snuggies?
What?
Since it's 2:30, will you get fed some snuggies?
Eventually, yeah. What? Can you put you in bed?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I think this one. have to do. So keep all these, right? And then oh, wrong website. Fuck. Why is it Ratchet? Where's Ratchet? Okay. Fuck. Fine. Yes? 1 second. Alright, right back. Yes. Oopsies. I didn't think it was gonna take that long, but okay. Now I'll be right back.
native Japanese. The people did cry, being left high and dry. For years they had waited for it to arrive. Oh, it was a long, long time. But one day it reached the end of the line. It's the splash hop, it did the splash hop. It splashed from Japan to the States where it dropped. It's the splash hop, it did the splash hop. It might take 5 years, but it reached the last stop. So as time did pass on, translation undone, some clever hackers decided to done with a task in their hands, concocting these plans to bring ST3 to the western lands. Oh, it was a long, long time. But one day it reached the end of the line. It's the splash hop, it did the splash hop. It splashed from Japan to the States where it dropped. It's the splash hop, it did the splash hop. It might take 5 years, but it reached the last stop. unleashed on the net like a tidal wave. The players were flawed, patience did reward. It's the third legend of the Holy Sword.
Alright. Where was I on this shit? Let's see, what else did they say? Did they say anything about my description in oh, okay. Two users. Cute. Alright. Make sure this is everything right here. fuck up on the Fubu stuff. Next one. Nope. Import template. I'm gonna look for Ratchet and Clank. That's gonna be Saturday, 3 p.m. Sure. Next one. Color progress. Import. This stuff, since it's just a progress, we're not going to put it on Fubu. Anyways, more on Twitter, please.
OnlyFan video with Bintellect.
Or this.
So then he says he's doing it with someone else. So Jordan, of course, gets really weirded out by this exchange. She posts it on Twitter. And then Bintellect himself, the man, the myth, the legend, reaches out in DMs to threaten to sue her if she doesn't take down the post. She even did a video proving that the DM is real from the real Bintellect account, just to 100% silence any possible doubt. Also, her response to it is great. She said, "I will just be waiting to hear from your lawyers then," which is hardcore.
That's great.
Obviously, Ben's not going to sue her. I don't think he's ever actually gone through with the lawsuit. He uses it to try and bully people to do what he wants. To do what he wants them to do, rather. So, I don't think any lawsuit was ever coming. This was just a last-ditch Hail Mary from a desperate, lonely guy to try and get rid of the evidence of him being a creep. So, that was the whole interaction between Bintellect and Jordan, but after this tweet started popping off, well, the series of tweets started popping off, she then started getting DMs with more screenshots and more evidence of Bintellect doing this to tons of different women. This comes from someone else who had a very similar experience to Jordan. So Ben opens with, "Do you work tomorrow?" They say, "Crazy busy day, but I don't work." And then Ben goes, "Let's make some content tomorrow." Not like that, but just film a podcast. So he immediately alludes to like, oh, not OnlyFans type content. I'm talking about just a wholesome podcast, you know, one the whole family can enjoy. Doesn't get an immediate response, so he goes, "What do you think?" He then waits about 2 hours more and he goes, "You're killing me, gorgeous." So fucking embarrassing. Jesus Christ, that's so fucking awful to read. Yucky. And then he gives her about 3 more hours, and then he goes, "You know what? I've been thinking about this OnlyFans thing, and I think I could make us a lot of money, straight up." And then she finally does reply saying that she's just been busy taking a mental health day. So he can't even go more than like 3 messages without bringing up OnlyFans. It seems like the only thing on this guy's mind is sex, and how he's never getting it, I guess, but is very desperate too, and will do it by any means necessary to try and achieve coitus. From everything I can tell, Bintellect has never done any kind of OnlyFans content on his own, or like any type of explicit content. He's just a professional TikTok giggler. All he does is giggle at Twitter messages or comments, and that's it. So, clearly he's not wanting to dip his toes into OnlyFans for the sake of becoming like an OnlyFans creator. He just wants to have sex with these women. And he's using his podcast as a vessel to try and do that, it seems. After she told him about the mental health day she was taking, he responds with, hey, thank you. And then the following day at 6:52 a.m., so this guy must have been up all night masturbating, because it seems like that's the only thing on this dude's mind. He sends her a message saying, do you want to come over tomorrow night? Actually, are you down to come over tonight? Or are you just a flake? Doesn't even give her time to respond, just immediately gets combative. He immediately just goes into fucking ballistic bin mode. So you coming over tonight, or are you just a flake? Huh? Are you just a fucking succubus? Huh? Is that it? Huh? So you coming over tonight?
What a loser.
Much you can curate your space. Teenage, you have to know the exact spelling and name, and grandma, a chat room that's a notifications tab. You can even filter between what notifications you see. And another thing I like is just how much you can curate your space. Each Mastodon instance has a set of rules, and it's basically just common etiquette with things like content warnings on each post. So when I see things like this, I can choose whether or not I'm curious enough to read it. Mastodon is completely ad-free. It has no algorithm, so everything's chronological. Also, Mastodon has one unique ability that no other social media platform has. Screaming teenagers avoid it like the plague. I do recommend Mastodon.
That makes it the best app ever. They can't figure that shit out in 2 minutes, well, they're done. It's why the internet was so empty and better in the early days, before kids knew how to use it. So fur should be in here too. All right. Number 4. What's next?
But I will also acknowledge the flaws, and that's the UI. Look, Grandma and Grandpa are not going to want to figure out what the hell this means. And Mastodon purists don't seem to get that. Ways I think Mastodon could improve is if they add a function of, I don't care about instance, pick for me. And you can search for your friends, but downside is you have to know the exact spelling and name and instance of your friend's name. You can't just search somebody's name and it'll pop up. That's a couple of ways I think Mastodon could improve, but for now, I'm gonna put Mastodon in B tier. I do think that it has some of the best customizability, but I do not think that the UI will make it the official replacement.
You suck, bitch.
Threads is apparently one of the really popular ones, so we're gonna go look for Threads. I had downloaded this previously, but I'm gonna get it again, just so you guys will get to see what my experience was kind of like here. So we're gonna wait on that to install, and while I'll go ahead and give you guys some insight. Threads is apparently supposed to be like the official Twitter killer already. Of course, it has to be Mark Zuckerberg that kills Elon Musk, right? I mean, here's the thing. If it's Threads, yeah, maybe we don't lose, but the billionaires win. So, by the way, this links to your... Oh, wow.
Thanks for your Instagram.
That's all you need to know about Threads, guys. So the problem with this was I couldn't curate my home feed at all. I do like the smoothness of it. I do like the load speeds are okay, a little better than Mastodon, I would say. The actual interface is nice, it's inviting, it's attractive, but I do not have a following tab, guys. I promise you. I tried everything. Look at my home feed. There's no tabs. I double-click the home button. It didn't do anything, so this is all I see is their promoted content. So, zero customizability on your home feed. It's algorithm only, and there's currently no way to attach video or make polls. And yeah, I think this post I made here sums it up pretty good. This one's pretty bad. It's very much not finished. Also, there is no way to delete your Threads account without...
Alright, so for the fourth time I'm doing this little recording of mine. So I gotta turn on the mic so don't overblow it. Oh, don't tempt me, Warhammer. I'll play in a minute. Okay, we turn on to 45. Test. Oh, just real live action. But anyways. Hello, I'm CraftyAndy, and this is CraftyArts, Furry Arts. I figured with these 2 furry commissions I got, it would be a good time to share with you the impact of being a furry fan had on me. In case you have some misguided impression, a furry is someone who is a fan of animal aesthetics and mainly anthropomorphic style of characters. How mundane, extreme, or erotic it gets from there is up to the How mundane, extreme, or erotic it gets from there how mundane, extreme, or erotic it gets is up to the individual. Before I got involved with furries, I was pretty much a recluse. At 20 years old, living with my parents, and almost all of my high school friends have disbanded and move on with their lives. All of my high school friends have... Alright. Before I got involved with furries, I was pretty much a recluse. Just like now. At 20 years old, living with my parents, and almost all of my high school friends have disbanded and moved on with their lives. The one I still had, we'll just call Frank, was a severe alcoholic. We were trying to do a YouTube show called Straight to DVD, and he would get so blackout drunk that we couldn't even finish watching a movie, and then sink into depression and talk about how we will never be as big as some of the other people around at the time doing similar things, like the Spoony One or Nostalgia Critic. I had one girlfriend, and we broke it off within the first year when I was 18 to 19. A part-time job, sometimes 2 at a time, while attending college, full of insecurities, self-loathing, and not knowing overall what the hell I want to do with myself. There were parties I would go to with my dwindling number of friends and just wander aimlessly, not talking to anyone. I didn't know how to approach people. There wasn't anything going on with me. I was comfortable but withdrawn. It's so ridiculous thinking back on this now. Why was all of this such a big deal to me? Why did I concern myself with validation from my immediate family and strangers? Perhaps it was the leftovers from grade school. The experience made me an expert on being silent and parroting popular opinion on things. It got to the point where I was just sick and tired of hating myself, my bi tendencies, my furry fantasies, religious guilt over that, and having sex before marriage. Ooh. Though I would continue Though I would continue to be in denial of my queerness, the other aspects I reconciled over with myself and said, God will have to understand this about me. He's God after all. A year later, around 22, I'd find myself no longer... A year later, at 22, I'd find myself no longer convinced there was any God out there. This was the start of my inhibitions being whittled away over time. Considering there was so much tied to having faith in God, monogamy, marriage, the gays, and well, almost anything else you can think of that involves no harm to others and personal freedom. What real reason was there, if not God? Despite the fear I had instilled into me by past traumas of bullying and reading comments online regarding furries, I became more curious of the public scene. I was surprised to see a number of videos online showing furries just hanging out in public. Then I came across a local convention, Furry Convention. Then I came across a local convention in Michigan, Furry Connection North. 2009 was the event they were having Tracy Butler as the guest of honor. Tracy Butler is a published author and artist of the Lackadaisy comic book series, later to be turned into an animated show, entirely fan-supported in 2023. Here they are, being hosted by a furry convention. Well, this person obviously isn't fearful of her future career prospects and becoming a living human pariah. Maybe there is more to this sort of thing. There were some reservations in going, though. The concerns I believed were still valid. I already had 10 years of bad experiences involving my peers in grade school. I didn't want to risk having that paired with the amplification of the internet and being rejected by my family. Though to be clear, they knew jack diddly shit about anything involving furries, thankfully. Even my younger siblings. Well, the push to go would finally come in an unexpected way. Frank was in trouble again over his alcoholism and facing another DUI. Yes, a second DUI. He started to talk of suicide due to the fact that his lawyer lied to him in an attempt to scare him straight. He told Frank that he was for sure going to jail over this second DUI. It was just a matter of how long. This drove him to drink himself even more stupid in hotel rooms, skipping work and thinking this is the end of his life as he knows it. When in reality, the lawyer knew that he'd likely just get a fine and probation. In fact, when it came time, the judge was someone the lawyer actually hung out with at like barbecues. So all that worrying and all that heartache for nothing. And it had the exact opposite effect. It had the exact intended opposite effect on him. That aside, after some convincing, telling him you think your life is screwed up, I got something to show you. After some convincing, I told him, I think your life is screwed up, and I got something to show you. I got Frank to tell me where he was. It's all more ridiculous to me looking back at how much of a big deal it was to me when it came to drawing sexy animal cartoon people for money. Yet here I was showing off my secret work to him. You need to understand this is one of the few people that knew everything about me since high school. 6 years at this point, all except this one thing. After that reveal, my normie friend insisted that we go to this convention I mentioned earlier. I told one of my coworkers that I was going to this, and her response was, "Aren't those animal people that dress up in animal costumes and dry hump each other?" Yep. Aw, hell no, Andy. Andy, no. Andy, no. My excuse was that I was going there to just film video for an internet. My excuse was that I was going there just to film video for the internet. This was true. I had no angle though. I just wanted to capture some moments and talk to people. I just needed a means to play it off. Mainly because I was still worried about the Mainly because I was still worried about the stigmatization from strangers. What if I run into someone that knows me, or someone sees me and outs me to my family? What if they see me? What if they see what I recorded? Frank went on medication to keep himself sober for the next 6 months, cleaned up a bunch, and then the convention came. After registering for a day pass, we got an entire weekend pass sold by the convention, offering free beer the entire weekend. After registering for a day pass, we soon upgraded for the entire weekend, sold on the idea that the convention was offering free beer the entire weekend. I think I said that wrong. After registering for just a day, we soon found ourselves upgrading to the entire weekend, sold on the fact that the convention was offering free beer for the entire time. We were at first mistaken as radio DJs undercover, which was very amusing. Previously, there were attempts from local radio jockeys trying to get on the street interviews. Previously, there were some attempts from local radio jockeys trying to get on the street interviews who were ejected from the event. So a couple of mildly out of shape guys with button-down shirts fit the description. I guess. After we upgraded our passes, one of the operational managers came out and apologized for their assumption, which we didn't even have a clue about. Frank decided this would be a great time to break his sobriety and took advantage of the local bar and free beer. My experience handling a camera for projects. Meanwhile, my experience handling a camera for school projects, as well as filming events for my dad's band, Animals of the Night, allowed me to have confidence filming events and interviewing artists. Even got to interview one of the prominent figures at the time we heard of the day before, the Ranting Griffin, who was one of the big comedians at the time. Frank had fun, a little too much fun. He got so wasted he was kicked out the first night and had his badge revoked. My ruse of just making a video pretending this wasn't my scene was dropped within that first day, too. I had a few revelations. First was just how tame things were compared to what I expected. I was thinking there would be more kinky shit running around. Instead, it's somehow less extreme than most gaming and anime conventions you can go to. This is another thing I look back on in retrospect. This is a standard at conventions, having a strict conduct when it comes to revealing attire that may provoke more sexualization. There really shouldn't be this much restriction on people. My resistance of going was not because of kinky sexual fighting. My resistance of going was not because of kinky sexual flaunting individuals. It was the stigma that is placed upon such people, including myself to a degree. A stigma that shouldn't fucking exist. You want a safe space where you don't have to worry about seeing a leather pup hood? Alright, stay home. Find a babysitter for your little kid, too. Let the adults be adults, thank you. Second revelation was that I realized there was a lot of gay people here. Up until this point, the only gay people I saw were either very flamboyant and on TV. It certainly didn't lead up to anything else. After the convention, I got myself some attention with... After the convention, I got to work and got some... After the convention, I got to work on some videos and wound up... After the convention, I got to work and found myself getting a lot of attention with highlight videos, memes, and artwork I was doing for people. I was invigorated. Some of my final projects in college, in my video and art classes, were just unapologetically furry-based. Some searching on the internet helped me come across a forum for local Michigan furs, which led to me attending some fur meets. Before I knew it, I had an actual circle of friends, general respect, and the ability to make up for all those years of growth you normally get to have in high school. Got into my first poly relationship with a girl Later, figured out my bisexuality, leading to my first boyfriend, and finally overcoming any last remaining insecurities I had holding me back, as I found more new people I could be fully honest and open around. The next 2 years were a rush of partying, convention attending, and video making. There was some heartbreak, some cringy moments, some regrettable moments too, but altogether the past 14 years have been pretty good. Many things would come together that otherwise would have never happened. My confidence was boosted to the point I pursued out in public events, even with only 1 or 2 people with me. Even while only having 1 or 2 people with me. I had no qualms about explaining this shit to my other best friend when he got out of the army, and took him to a few meetups myself. I won an editing contest for Anthrocon 2009. My parents were actually proud, showing it off to people with no explanation given to them as to what this shit was all about. Now I almost think you would have to explain it to them. But nonetheless, I was never confronted about it. It was hard to do, but all of this sparked a newfounded ambition in me. There would be a number of growing sacrifices in terms. All of this sparked a newfounded ambition in me. There would be a number of growing sacrifices in terms of where I spent my energy and time, improving my art, video skills, work, college, pursuit of a meaningful romantic partner, and getting out on my own to form my own path away from my parents' house. After a few more failed relationships, I found my first of 2 husbands in 2011. I would come out officially in person to my dad and mom as bisexual. It would be accepting despite their misgivings about it. Being in a religious household and all that. I was preemptively prepared for the worst, just in case, so the day I came out was also the same day I was moving out. Despite not being in a sound financial situation to do so at 25. Dumped the former alcoholic friend. Believe me, it actually did him more good than it would, enabling him further. Gained more people skills working a insane commission sales job, a call center, another commission sales job, before landing a position as a tech tied to agriculture with the help of a few furry friends that were also made through. Before landing a position as a tech in the agriculture business with the help of a couple of furry friends made through our second husband. All this put us into better places. All this put us into a better place to help other friends get to better places themselves. Whether they had to leave their home on short notice because the owner sold the property. Whether they had to leave their home in short notice because the owner sold the rental property from under them, being outright homeless, or they were living in Florida. We ended up even adopting a pet from a friend whose landlord wouldn't allow pets. Our good boy has been with us for 10 months now. Ultimately, at this point, the only thing that is missing is a few new well-made fursuits for myself. Instead, we got a house and a new car. A life I otherwise wouldn't have had if I didn't go to that convention despite my fears, despite not knowing a single person in that scene. Many moments stepping out of my comfort zone led me to a better place in life. In grade school, it was the dances and parties my best friends brought me to despite the protests and misgivings I had at the time. As a young adult, it was going to that freaky deaky furry convention. Enjoy that? Then subscribe and consider a tip to Patreon, eh? And subscribe and consider a tip at Patreon, eh? Some of this. Showing off my secret work to him. You need to understand this is one of the few people that knew everything about me since high school, 6 years at this. Frank decided this would be a great time, fun, a little too much videos, and be fully honest and open around. The next 2 years were a rush of partying, convention. There would be a number of growing sexual who would be accepting despite their misgivings about it. Dump the form. What real reason was there, if not God? Scene. Part-time job, sometimes 2 at a time, while attending college. Alright, perfect. Much better. Alright, much better than before. Holy shit. There we go. Alright. Much, much better. Okay. This is like my 4th draft on this thing, so this is definitely my final. Let's talk about furries. I paint some. Oh my god. Final. Was this August 23. Alright, 2. I think Has-Been Hotel the recording of? Oh, I guess I didn't. Alright, well, that's gonna be probably the next one. No. It's gonna be the fuck. Oh well, whatever.
Hello! This was a thing I've been into since before I knew it was a thing.
Yeah. So we got our improved it. Yes, just delete the whole fucking thing. Thank you. No, project man. Projects settings. Okay, cool. Horn. No, this is actually just a stream I did. How about here? Stardew. Oh, it's nice to know I condensed it down in one video. I don't think this was done with GoPro. I think this is done. Oh no, it was. Yep. Okay, rename it. Stardew, I'm just gonna see if there's any adjustments we need to make. If there is. Okay, let's change it to 400. Wait, is this 2 minutes? Oh no, this is like an hour. Faster still. Let's see. How long was that bit? It's gonna be less than 17 minutes, but alright. Minutes. Why does it have a fog to it? Alright. $4,000. Actually, a little too fast. Oof, only 4 minutes. Okay. 1100. Okay, 12 minutes. That's better. I think I'm going to export these after I adjust them. Oh yeah, that's the other thing we need to fix up. So, I'll adjust the color. Nose. Detail. I'll worry about the zoom ins and stuff like that later. Actually, okay, so it's pretty relatively the same here. Oh yeah, there's no difference. So we'll do. First, we'll do the undistort. Yeah, there's plenty of fisheye there. Okay, undistort. Oh. That looks pretty straight. Oh. Reminds me, I have a fucking dispute to deal with here. Science confirms the Bible is still in review. One was released. The song It Gets Worse. Even though I used it for 12 seconds.
Gonna die alone! Oh shit, damn!
Hello, I'm Crap.
Oh, because there's a video? Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. So what about the other one? Someone has that claim too? It doesn't look like it did. Which is hilarious. Oh yeah, 'cause I edited that one. I'm probably gonna re-export this again. And then I'm just gonna color the movie scenes green. We can mess with the hue. Change the voices a little bit. Yep. Whoa, what the fuck? All right. Just gonna do the same for Stardew here. All right, that's better. These are very slow, like, renders, so I'm going to save these for after I'm going to bed. Meantime, let's get some of the furry gauntlet stuff in the works here.
It's already all over the place when it comes to being ethics. If I didn't overcome the
I... Not capitalized? What? Okay. What we doing, Vinci? Why are we locking up? Why are we locking up? try this again.
Try it again.
You know, I'm gonna call it for now. I got some things I want to film tomorrow. We probably got D&D tomorrow.
Two of my men pulled you out of the lake. We thought you were dead too. Do you remember very much?
The boy. Is he dead too?
Who?
The boy, Jason.
Jason?
In the lake. The one who attacked me. The one who pulled me underneath the water.
Ma'am, we didn't find any boy.
Then he's still there.
Oh, fuck. I just gotta make sure it loads. Alright. So... Alright, I'm gonna play one more round then. I'm gonna play one more round. Just fuck it. Just fuck it tonight. Fuck everything. Still recording, sure. This is another fucking wasted weekend, I guess. Alright. Out of here.